Hey everybody, I'm Rob Lloyd. I want to welcome you to my channel. I call it Paint Ken. As to why I'm called Paint Ken, we'll leave that for another video coming soon here at some point. But that's my nickname, and anyways, that's what the name of the channel is. So, a couple months ago, I bought a Yamaha Star Eluder motorcycle because I'd like to do more touring instead of shorter rides. So, in that, I thought, why not take on an Iron Butt challenge? So this is a little bit of a video of the Iron Butt challenge that I'm about to take off on. I am not a professional YouTuber, so some of the video clips may be, not quite as good as they could be, but I will do my best to try to make a halfway decent video for you. So if you like the content I've got here, I've got a couple other videos up so far. If you like that content, I would ask that you would subscribe and hit the bell notification so you know when I upload more videos. It's not going to be on a set schedule yet, but we're still working on that. So anyway, thanks for being part of this video, and I hope you enjoy it. Hey everybody, I am Paint Ken, and I'm going to be doing, or attempting anyway, to do an Iron Butt Saddle Sore 1000 today. A little bit dark, not going to get a whole lot of footage in the dark here, but this is my first stop, the starting point is Stewart Shops in New Berlin, New York. I'll get back with you when it gets a little bit more daylight. So I missed my next gas stop because where I was at was, well, let's just say kind of sketchy, and I wasn't sure if any of my stuff was in my bike would still be there when I got back from doing any little clip or whatever. So now I'm just outside of Cleveland on I-90, and I'm going to be heading west, hit that about a 5 1/4 mark, something like that, and we'll be spinning it around and heading back east, back toward home. But just wanted to check in with you. It's been incredibly foggy so far this morning till I got to about Erie, PA, but now it's cleared out and it's been a pretty good day. So anywho, I'll check back in with you. Alright, so here we are at Port Clinton, Ohio. My Eluder is absolutely just killing it today. Really knocking out the miles. We are past the halfway point, but I want to make sure we get a few more miles on just in case there's a shorter way or whatever and something can get caught. I don't want that. So anyway, we're just past halfway. Going to go a little bit farther, probably over maybe to Toledo, and then turn around and head for home after that. I have to hit the map from there, see if there's a different way, something a little more scenic other than just the interstate. But onward to the next stop. Alright, so heading back toward the house. Made the turn back there just outside of Toledo, Ohio. Then just got back into Pennsylvania on I-90. pulled into this rest area. Man, I'm not sure if this is a rest area or a campground. Look at this place. Absolute gorgeous rest area, kind of rustic with picnic tables and such. You could legit go camping here. I doubt they'd appreciate that, but anyway, I'm just checking in, and we will be back with you on the next break. Just took about 15 minutes here. Next one will be for gas in about 100 miles. All right, so we're just about turned 900 miles so far. Everything's going great. Weather's been beautiful, nice sunshine once the fog cleared out in the early morning hours. But weather's been great otherwise. We got a little bit of a scenic overlook here on the side of I-86 in southern part of New York. So just doing a little stretch of the legs and get back to it here in a moment or so and head on out to the next gas stop. Alright, so we're almost there. We got 1,000 miles, but we still got to go from Binghamton home. That's another about 60, so we'll have a little bit of an overrun just in case people that do the maps and everything find a little off or whatever. We'll have the overrun to be able to soak it up. So it's dark. It started to rain, so time to throw on some rain gear. I'm at the last needed gas stop, and you got to get one at the end just so we can have a receipt. So see you at the last one. So I hope you enjoyed the video so far. An iron butt challenge is definitely a challenge, something I took a little more lightly maybe than I should have, but I completed it. Lost clip of the last gas station, didn't take one because, as I said in that little clip, it was sketchy, and I wanted to get out of there, get the gas and get gone basically. And so anyway, that's my iron butt challenge. My thoughts on it after doing it: it's something that it's interesting and unique to do once. That was actually the route that I went. I started out in New Berlin, New York, and went to just outside of Toledo, Ohio. Not a lot to see going across there, honestly. If I had it to do over again, which I may in the future, I don't know, I would definitely pick a more scenic area. But I had time off of work to do it, and after looking at the radar, heading east, which was my second choice up toward Maine direction, it was a wall of rain, so I wanted to try to stay out of that. Same thing with heading south. I had thought about going down Blue Ridge Parkway area. Very scenic, beautiful area. Could have gotten you a lot better pictures, clips, that type of thing. But as it turns out, it was a lot of thunderstorms and such down through there, and tried to do 1,000 miles in within 24 hours would be pretty difficult in the rain. That would just be miserable. I ended up doing 1,075 and a half total miles just to overshoot it a little bit for the Iron Butt Association, just in case my odometer was a little bit off. Anything on that idea? I did the ride on a 2018 Yamaha Eluder, and I'm going to do a video soon on some of the riding gear I used that made the ride a little bit easier, a little bit better. But that's for another upcoming video at this point. Like I said, to start the video off, I'm definitely not a professional YouTuber trying to get a little bit better at some of these. So bear with me. Now, I'd just like you to subscribe, check out what we're doing. Let's try to build this channel into something fun. I want to make it about you guys. Maybe give me some ideas on what you would like videos about. I can try to do it. I'm going to, like I said, do some reviews on some of the gear that I used for it. They worked out quite well. One thing that didn't work out quite well is my GoPro. I was going to get a little bit better footage going down the road with that, but somewhere around Cleveland, it decided to come flying off. Luckily, I joke around about having cat-like reflexes, and I caught it midair as it was coming off the bike in traffic. That was a little sketchy, but luckily I had the cruise control set on the bike, so it was right-handed and I didn't let off the throttle. So no harm, no foul there. But some of the things that just happened along the way. It was an interesting ride again, but there's not a lot to see between central New York and heading out into central Ohio. Southern Ohio has some beautiful areas, and there's parts of it, but to do the miles that you've got to do, you pretty much got to hit the interstate and go. You don't have a lot of time to do it otherwise. Took me about around 19 hours to complete it. I took a few extra stops along the way. I had a guy that does a lot of high mileage riding, and he told me stop every 100 to 125 miles. Just get around, walk around for a couple minutes. It'll make all the difference in the world. So that's what I tried to do. It worked out quite well. Did get a little sore toward the end, mainly my knees, but that's all good. Made it through it. And would I do it again? I don't know. It's something definitely interesting to do once. Maybe if I was to do that distance again, I wouldn't do it as an iron butt, just do the distance and maybe get a lot more pictures and video of some nicer things. I don't know if I would try to push within the 24-hour window again, but again, it's something interesting to do. Something that if you have not tried it, go ahead, try it. See what you can do. I would suggest a bigger bagger style bike. You can take more things with you. And with that big front fairing, it blocked a lot of the wind from hitting me in the chest, as some of the bikes I've had in the past. Smaller windshields, definitely no fairing bike, and I think it would be really, really difficult to knock out 1,000 miles with a standard style bike. So that would be my suggestion. If you don't have one, if maybe you had a friend that could borrow from or something like that, or put it on your bucket list. Look around. You can get a full fairing bike pretty cheap. I know some guys that have done 1,300 to 1,500 miles straight through on 1980 something Goldwings. It is possible. So you can pick them up for 1,500. You know, a pretty cheap bike to do a ride something like this, and just bomb around otherwise. So again, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm kind of rambling here at the end, just trying to get my thoughts out there. But again, if you did enjoy the video, hit subscribe. Let's build this channel into something for you guys. Catch you later.